giraffe don't look like the lion? They don't hunt. It ain't got nothing to do with what you eat. You think the lion look the way it eat because of what it eat? You think the physique is what, like watch the lion. You think that physique is that because of what it eat? It's not. It's the hunt that make it look like that. It's the hunt. Because every time it get up and it go out, it's got to run. Every time it go out, it's got to jump on my man and boom, bring my man to the ground. And I don't know if you watched it or not, but I promise you, whatever they catch, it ain't just letting them eat it. It's a fight going on. And every time it fight, it gets stronger. Every time it fight, it get more ferocious. Every time it fight, it becomes more of what it is.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. This your boy 503 Line. Back at it again with another one. This is the early morning hunt. Usual suspect Sunday boxing recap, man. Salute to the chat. Everybody coming through. I appreciate y'all. Phil J508, as always, man. Come through, show love. My big sis, Quee, man. Shouts out to the whole DF Dub. Texas, we definitely gonna support each other. Uber Gas, man. Salute to your family. My brother Jelly Bean 4280, Tay Brown. Yeah, Tay Brown. Salute to you, sister. My brother OG Eric in the building. My brother Wookie Wook in the building, Boston. So we got a little bit of everything up in here. We got some Texas, we got some Boston, some St. Louis, a little down south, Midwest, East Coast, Talib Cunningham. Say my Cowboys will win today. Oh yeah, y'all playing I think y'all play Atlanta. Yeah, man. What a night of fights. What a night of fights. You absolutely right, sister. And what a show y'all had yesterday, boy. Y'all was on one. Y'all haven't, man, go subscribe to the sisters, man. Ashley's Corner, Quee. You know, they do the liquor spot every Saturday on Ashley's Corner, man, and they was cutting up yesterday. Yeah, said I had to jump up out of them, man, because they go off on the deep end. And I ain't want to see no he shield, whatever that thing was. They was showing up there last night. KC going after Odell on Monday. Hey, I heard the Rams trying to get him. Well, Odell gonna be all right, man. He just got to be with a real quarterback, bro. I'm glad he ain't in Cleveland no more. Salute to my brother MJ, Total Health and Wellness, and we gonna talk some football tonight too. I ain't talk, so if y'all want to listen to me talk some football, we're gonna talk some football tonight. I ain't talk football in a minute. I'm gonna try to see if I can get KG to come on there with me or something. We can do some football. Yeah, man. UFC was lit last night, man. I was watching some of the undercards, man. The prelims, man. I like that kid, Bobby Green, the French kid who came in with Cyril Gane. He got a win on the ground. Bobby knocked the motherfucker out. And it was another dude coming from the Contender making his UFC debut. I can't remember his name. Thug Rose got a good win, went the distance. Usman got a good win, went the distance. Yeah, so UFC was pretty good. Man. I can't wait to see Francis Ngannou. That's probably gonna be my next fight I watch from the UFC. And I think next week Max Holloway fighting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all be on the lookout, man. UFC was good last night, man, but boxing was good last night too. I'm not even gonna sit up here and hold you. Boxing was good this whole entire weekend, as a matter of fact, when you really think about it in retrospect. You had Michaela Myers, she unified the division. I got to see Abdullah Mason of the Mason brothers. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, this kid, Abdullah Mason, he is the future of boxing, man. He made his pro debut, 17 years old. He signed to J Prince Boxing, managed by J Prince Boxing and promoted by Top Rank. Trains out of the Prince Gym from Ohio. And it's like 5 or 6 of them brothers, and all of them can fight. He made his pro debut. Got to see him. Shouts out to Anthony Dog the Real too last night, man. A lot of people were shitting on this undercard, but I think Anthony Dog the Real, he put on a hell of performance, man, against Hernandez. I hate to see him get stretched like that, man, but it's boxing. Yeah, he did beat the shit out of Kobe. He did. I thought he was gonna knock him out in the 4th round, but Kobe managed to survive. But yeah, he beat the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? It was I don't even know why they made it seem like it was close on the scorecards because Kobe, he couldn't do nothing with Usman. Usman is like when I was watching him last night, I was thinking of a fucking UFC dude you create on my career or something. You know what I'm saying? Usman looked like a fucking creative player last night on fucking UFC. You know what I'm saying? Perfect takedown defense. You can't take him down. You know what I'm saying? You can't get him on his back. And the nigga can knock you out with one punch, man. He a creative player, man. It's like cheating with Usman. I got my co-host with the most in the building, though, man. Our fella Jay Steele's the War Report. What's going down with it, big bro?
And y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hated RFL back for another one. It's the early morning hunt, you know what I mean, with the Houston hard hitters. That'd be the salute to the usual suspects. It is the usual suspect ting. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to the RFL right here on YouTube, The War Report. Once again, this Tuesday, we got Chi-Town's LH passing through. He's going to be dropping his latest LP called The Exhibition. You know what I mean? So check that out. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Time this coming Tuesday. But this past evening was a great night of combat sports. Whether you a fan of UFC or whether you're a fan of boxing, there definitely was high level skill and high level drama on showcase last night.
Yes, sir, man. My brother Talib Cunningham says Plant was getting jumped by everybody in the arena. We gonna get to that. We gonna, like I say, over here, man. We gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the truth, and we gonna give it to you from all different aspects and angles. Like I say, our fella is on a different planet by himself. He thinks totally different from everybody. I have my own perspective. Sometimes me and the brothers might agree. Sometimes we might disagree. Sometimes we might go at each other and go back and forth. But you know, man, we don't run from no smoke, man. And that's the good thing about it over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't run from no smoke. We taking our fades, man. Tay Brown says he's the GOAT of the MMA welterweight division. He a creative player. Salute to my brother Chop, man. What's happening with it, family? 503 line and all fellas salute, peace and power to you and yours. 2021, family and health already, man. Yeah, man. Hit the like button. Y'all smash the like button. We finna check them likes. I should have at least 15 to 14 likes already. We ain't even 10 minutes in the show. I should have double-digit likes. And if I ain't got double-digit likes, man, do y'all really fuck with the usual suspects like that? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the LDBC already. Smash the like button. Okay. So before we get into the boxing, man, I want to ask you what you thought about that UFC card last night, because I actually sat down and watched some of the UFC prelims, man.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe it. I was really entertained. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
blame you.
What was your thoughts on that UFC card, bro? Because it was pretty good to me.
Yeah, it was. There's some notable fights on the undercard, definitely on the undercard that could be spoken of. And once again, no fault to you. You know what I mean? What is a combat fan, sports fan supposed to do when you got weak undercards on the Canelo fight? You know
Right.
what I mean? You gonna be edged to see what's going on over on the UFC side, and what was going on the UFC side was some very competitive fights, action-packed fights. Like the, I think the best fight of the night I saw over on the UFC side was the Michael Chandler against Justin Gaethje fight.
That's
That
them two white boys.
yeah,
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 man,
yeah.
that
I
shit was
remember that.
a straight
Woo!
straight war, bro. I mean, straight
Yeah.
war. I mean, I don't mind that. That was such a war. The fight after that fight was pretty good, but there was so much drama in that Justin Gaethje fight that I think the crowd and everybody was kind of catching their breath still. I mean, because ain't nobody was
Yeah.
even caring about that other fight. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was an action packed Thug Rose against Wade Lee. That was a good fight too. Um Wei Lee came back nicely after getting like brutally stopped in the first matchup with Thug Rose. And I mean,
Yeah.
they definitely definitely dragged it out and made it a more competitive fight, and showed that Thug Rose is somewhat human as well. You know what I mean? She was almost like cyborg, like hard to take out. It almost looked like, but she showed some like human aspects to her to her game as well. And to end it off, Usman and Covington, another great fight. Um, I can't stand Covington, but I gotta give him credit for being uh for his determination and his doggedness. You know what I mean? Like he's able to take a straight ass whooping, and then I thought he would have been knocked out. In boxing, that fight probably would have been stopped. The referee probably would have waved it off. But this guy took him a major knockdown from an uppercut from Usman and was able to come back and recover and fight his way back into the fight. Let's not act like Usman wasn't getting touched in the championship rounds. In round 4 and round 5, the tide was starting to turn. There was a couple times where Usman was getting rocked because he was in the pocket too much, thinking that that one punch was gonna just knock out Colby Covington, and it didn't. You know what I mean? He was looking for that uppercut again. He was looking for that overhand right, but it wasn't landing with the same intensity and the same magnitude as it was in the earlier rounds. You know what I mean? So there is some holes. There is some holes that Usman did showcase. Like he's definitely a great fighter, great one of the greatest welterweights in MMA of our era since GSP George St. Pierre. But I don't know. I still feel as far as pound for pound in MMA, Usman is not as creative as guys like John Jones or guys like Israel Adesanya. Albeit Israel Adesanya took his first loss against in a higher weight class. You know what I mean? A couple months back, but I still like the creativity of those two fighters, and still have them ahead of Usman. Even though Usman at certain instances looks like a straight monster, straight beast that can't be beat, but I think he can be beat. But that's my take.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother AB, man. Tay Brown says, LOL, I love every moment of seeing Kobe Covington getting fucked up. Yeah, man. I know a lot of people enjoyed that last night. I got my other brothers in here with me, man. Stay Ready Boxing TV, KG. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. What's going on with you, brother, man? Let people know what you got going this morning.
Shit, I'm at work.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
okay.
I just bought me a new truck, so got a car note I gotta pay for.
Oh man, we gonna be pulling up to the fights in style.
Oh yeah,
Goddamn me,
the Yukon ain't no
in
more.
the new 2000. You know what I'm saying? The new 2020,
Nah,
2028.
20,
You know what I'm
20,
saying?
2018, 2018. Ain't go 2020.
Oh man, shit,
I'm
nigga.
I'll be looking for certain body styles, man. You know.
Already, bro. Already. Well, we pulling up to the fight in that new thing, man. So be on the lookout for us. You know what I'm talking about when we slide up to these fights, man.
Black
Me and
on
my
black.
big bro stay ready.
Black on black.
Black on black. Ooh, panty dropper.
Yeah.
Goddamn me. Yes, sir. Man, let the people know what you got going, man. When we getting these interviews and shit, you know what I'm saying?
My
Popping on Stay Ready Boxing TV.
interview Monday and Tuesday with Mike Angeletti Monday. Devontae Williams Tuesday. Wednesday, Quentin Randall, 7:00. I got Quentin Randall Wednesday. And I got an interview with Regis coming up. We was talking yesterday. Anyway, he's coming up. Oh no, Shockey Foster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. When we do these interviews on Stay Ready platform, man, y'all got to pull up, man. We needs to have all these. I got double-digit people in my chat room right now. We gotta pull up to Stay Ready and show them that same appreciation. You know what I'm saying? We giving y'all all these dope interviews. You know what I'm saying? We gotta spread that love, man. So tomorrow, Monday, y'all check it out. I'm gonna share it in the community tabs, man, and y'all come pull up. Ask them, put some good questions in the chat, show some love. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Let's just have some fun, man. And we giving y'all dope interviews all throughout the week, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that tomorrow and throughout the week. Salute to my brother Joe Jack. Usman ain't lost in the UFC. Yes, he have. He got one loss, bro. He stay active. He pound for pound. Number one, salute to the pounder. Respect to the LDBC. Salute to my brother Craig L. Get It Off Your Chest podcast, man. My boy KG was over there on Get It Off Your Chest podcast, man. And they got some dope spills as well, man. A lot of real man conversations over there on Get It Off Your Chest podcast, man. I got my brother KG in the building with me, though, man. Let the people know, man, what's going on. Is we bullshitting on the Beltway tomorrow, or what? What's the word?
We should be them running them as scheduled. But Buddy was right what he said. 503. Usman is undefeated in the UFC. That loss came before the UFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, I'm not a UFC fan like that. I just seen he had a loss, so I thought it came in the UFC. Okay.
Well, I found that out last night myself. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yeah, he's undefeated in the octagon. I said, okay, he's undefeated in the UFC. So cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of guys.
My bad, Joe Jack. My bad. Go ahead.
A lot of guys they catch those L's early in their career. You know what I'm saying? Like Conor, you know what I'm saying, caught his L's early. Anderson Silva caught his L's early. You know what I'm saying? Like once they got to the UFC, them motherfuckers went on winning streaks. So yeah. Shit. Y'all know who the fuck I am, man. I'm Mr. Damn Freelance, man. Jump in when I can get you know what I'm saying, find a spot to slide the fuck in. Y'all find, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, primarily, you know, I'm on the Beltway bullshitting with my boy Daggone Cadillac Red and the usual suspects, you know what I'm saying? So everybody daggone fucking tap the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for fucking Stay Ready in these interviews if they load it like that. So I want to tap the fuck in and see what everybody's talking about. But what we talking about today?
Oh man, you already know what we talking about, man. Since we got the brothers in here now, we can go to this boxing. We were chopping it up on this UFC. And we had a brief conversation last night. I hit you up and we talked a little bit about these undercards and shit, man. Quick question before we get into the boxing. How did you enjoy those undercards last night on the UFC, KG? Because you was like me. You was channel flopping back and forth from 400 to 401.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I didn't watch the whole Canelo undercard. I watched a little bit of the Vargas kid, and you know, I was flip flopping, man. So what was your thoughts on that UFC card last night, KG?
Well, I was trying to stay true to boxing, but based on our damn cable package, you know what I'm saying, I was able to go back over to the UFC. And every time I went back over there, I would stay a little longer because these motherfuckers was just banging it out. I think it was the Chandler fight that me and you was chopping it up. We was watching the damn Vargas Baez fight.
Yeah.
And then you said, man, this shit boring. I'm about to go see what the UFC talking about. And I tried to stay. And I'm watching, and then you started talking shit. And I was like, let me switch over. As soon as I switched over, these motherfuckers was knocking each other's fucking heads shoulder to shoulder. And I was like, yeah, fuck boxing right now. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying, this shit right here. And then we started talking about that fight.
Right.
So, I was thoroughly entertained, you know what I'm saying, by UFC's undercard because we had 3 knockouts. Then the fat boy did a pinwheel kick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, man, these motherfuckers is doing the most. He came out there dancing And I thought he was gonna hurt himself before he made it to the ring. He was all him shaking and swagging and, you know what I'm saying, surfing. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's every damn way. Then he got in the ring and did everything in the ring. And he caught Buddy damn not even paying attention with that damn with that pinwheel kick. So yeah.
Oh, I missed that one. I missed that one.
That shit was
that nigga. He came up in there doing the little Harlem Shake, the big boy.
Yeah, the big boy.
Okay. I got to go back and watch the highlights.
Yeah, that was that. Look, I know our fella said the Chandler and I can't say the guy's name. That fight was entertaining. That shit was entertaining. But the big boy, the very first fight of the night, big boy put on for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. It was a great night of combat sports, man. Whether you was a MMA guy or you like boxing, I mean, you just had to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I like to dibble and dabble in both. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna start doing that moving forward, especially if it's some bullshit undercards on. So Dana White, you keep doing what you're doing, my boy. Kenneth Johnson say facts. Thanks to Ringside Views, got introduced to 2 exciting young fighters last week, and you're gonna get introduced to more. I can guarantee you that. This just the beginning, homie. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even halfway into the chapter of this Houston hard hitter shit, man. Guaranteeing you that. Salute to my sister quickly. She say, "What's happening, y'all?" Okay, well, what's happening, sis? We finna get into this boxing, man. We gonna get straight into it. Canelo Alvarez, undisputed. Now he sits in the class with Terrence Crawford, Josh Taylor, Usyk of his era. But you also got dudes like Jermaine Taylor, B-Hop. You know what I'm saying? All these great undisputed champions and stuff like that, man. It's a small class, but he's definitely in that now. Me myself personally, I picked Plant to win. And I think the rest of the brothers had Canelo, but I'm gonna say this, man. I think Plant did an excellent job of boxing, moving, getting in and getting out. But the brothers always question his gas tank, and you could see by the 8th or 9th round, he was starting to slow down a lot. The movement slowed down, the jab slowed down. He was kind of doing combinations towards the end of the round, but that wasn't enough. That was not enough to keep Canelo out for you. One thing about Canelo that we know is that he's going to keep coming forward. He's going to keep pressing the action, and we seen when Canelo kept coming forward, Caleb Plant made the mistake. He left his hands down. Canelo caught him with that left hook, and knocked him down the first time. Caleb Plant was on Bambi legs on Bambi Street. He slid down Bambi Street, and you know what I'm saying, he couldn't hit the the reset button in time. And we know what a dude like Canelo, man, if he gets you hurt, you know what I'm saying, he's a great finisher. You know what I'm saying? He stayed poised, he stayed patient, and he stuck to the game plan. But I will say this: I think it was a lot of undoubtedly, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, pressure in my eyes in Canelo's corner. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, when I felt like Caleb Plant was winning the fight, Canelo was getting a little uneasy, shall I say. You know what I'm saying? Like black fight fans say, you know what I'm saying? Them ass cheeks was, you know what I'm saying, was a little tight. Canelo was standing up, you know what I'm saying? He was anxious. Eddie Reynoso was telling them stick to the game plan, stick to the game plan. Like, you better than this guy. You know what I'm saying? This your time, this your moment. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of back and forth in this fight, man, and I loved every moment of it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, and what I did not like was how PBC treated their own fighter. It was a lot of dick riding, dick pulling. It seemed like they was trying to make up to Canelo, like this was a makeup session or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they pulled out all stops to get Canelo back in their good graces. and you seen it with the commentary with with these guys like Al Bernstein and Abner Mares and you know what I'm saying, and Steve Farhood scorecards. Um, and it just was irritating the fuck out of me, man. Because in my opinion, man, I feel like Caleb Plant was winning. You know what I'm saying? That fight up until he got knocked out. But you know, boxing is boxing, and Canelo closed the show, and he left no doubt in your mind who the best guy is at 168. Now, based off of this, man, I want to I'm gonna start with my co-host, man. Jay Steele's the odd fella. You let me know what you saw in this fight, man. What you thought about it? What was your reaction to it? Um, did you like the commentary of the fight? Do you feel like they was pro Canelo? You know what I'm saying? What was your thoughts on that, bro?
Once again, this was a great fight. I'm glad there was a complete result because on one side I thought this fight was going to turn up to be a draw, but it wasn't left in the judges' hands. Um, the fight was kind of going out or carrying out the way I expected. I expected Khabib's skill set to be somewhat of a issue at times for Canelo, and it was, but not completely. Um, I hear a lot of sentiment, you know what I mean, which is fine, you know what I mean. We all have our own perspectives, but the way I saw the fight is that Caleb, Caleb Plant was doing some good work, utilizing the ring, utilizing his jab, but that's all he was doing. You know what I mean? There wasn't much more after that. Um, in the rounds he was winning, he was just winning them. He wasn't dominating those rounds. To me, I still feel that Canelo's pressure uh, was more to me visually more appealing than the kind of like don't hit me punches that Caleb Plant was throwing. The jabs to me weren't conclusive. They're almost just like just to get off me so I can get to the next part of the ring type of deal. Um, uh, I felt like Caleb Plant was like a coyote that was being cornered. You know what I mean? From one corner, ring corner to the next, and then after a while in the championship rounds, we started seeing that coyote starting to be really cornered and broken down until we got to that 11th round where we saw Caleb Plant's legs. Um, he he was abandoning using his legs and using more of the Philly shell defense, the Mayweather defense, and it was working. It was definitely working from like round 7 and up. But that one slip, that one slip of the shoulder roll, uh, Canelo was able to connect with that left hook. That even that it was partially blocked, it still had enough. It still had enough mustard on it to shake Caleb Plant, get him down, rock him to his boots, where Canelo finished the job with that right uppercut that had Caleb Plant reeling into the ropes. You know what I mean? Uh, After that, one thing I have to criticize Caleb Plant is for is that this is the thing why we didn't know. There's still questions about Caleb's Plant on this level, fighting on this level in wars. What's going to happen when he gets touched? And when he did get touched, his recovery wasn't at the levels where you need it to be. When he got touched and he got back up, instead of trying to clinch and bide for time for that 12th round, he decided to run. You know what I mean? He decided to, you know what I mean, to take a light jog to the other side of the ropes where the Devontae Canelo followed him and finished the job. You know what I mean? So those are things Caleb Plant needs to take into account and work on holding, clinching when you do get hurt. You know what I mean? In the eventuality that you do get hurt. But there was definitely a lot of things he worked with that he was doing great, but he needed to put more after that jab. You know what I mean? More after that jab. The right hooks were there, but there was no left hand behind it for the most part. Uh, he was competitive. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we saw the special effects. We saw the special effects of Canelo, and that the one of those special effects is that the consistent pressure. And even in the first couple rounds when Canelo wasn't even throwing punches, the pressure was mounting on Caleb Plant. And that's great in itself. You know what I mean? To have that ability to not even be able to throw a punch, but you still are pressuring your opponent with calculated movement. He was cutting off the ring from the first round. I thought it was a bad omen that Caleb Plant was getting the ring cut off so early in the fight. But yeah, at the end of the day, uh, once again, Canelo's power is definitely one of the special effects, and we saw it come out at the end of the fight, and Caleb Plant wasn't able to recover, and we have an undisputed champion. So yeah, kudos to Canelo, and yeah, that's my take.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, man. I see my brother NBA D Nice up in the building. Wookie Wook say I picked Plant too, so go on give me my crow snack. It's all right. Oh, we finna get to that in a minute, man. But I gotta get the brothers take on this. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot take, so we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta whip this take up right quick. Salute to my brother Big Texas, Cleety Smith in the building. Kenny Johnson says Plant did a lot of good things in the ring last night. Canelo will at the end of the fight was the difference. Salute to both fighters. Absolutely. Stay ready, man. You also picked Canelo. You said he was gonna have the endurance and the conditioning, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a cocaine cowboy, you know what I'm talking about?
That's
And
exactly what I said.
yeah, I remember what you said. Yeah, because I was there when you said it. Goddamn me. But yeah, man, give me your thoughts on this fight, man. What did you see in this fight? How was you feeling about the commentary? You know what I'm saying? The dick sucking, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? What's your take on it, bro?
So I'm watching the fight. That first round, I ain't gonna lie to you, Caleb Plant didn't look good because he kept going backwards and getting stuck in the corner of the ropes because even though Canelo wasn't throwing no punches, he was cutting the ring off. That second round came out, Caleb Plant was looking good as hell, and I was like, damn, if he can keep this pace up, he can win this fight. But the thing is, he got to stay away from those punches. He got to keep slipping them punches like he was doing, keep feigning. But the thing is that those pull counters and the jab, he got to add some more arsenal. Man, that uppercut was open all night long. I was sitting there waiting. I'm like, every time he palmed your head and pushed your head down and throw that little bullshit ass body shot and try to swing to your head, he didn't have no guard up. Or you could have came up with that leverage you was at, came up with an uppercut, and he would have respected you and backed the fuck off. But you did not want to throw no punches like that. The little hooks you was throwing were pity pat hooks. You didn't sit down on no punches. You didn't really throw nothing. Like, I understand you a slick fighter, but you gotta throw something to make them respect you so they don't just come inside like that. And if you gonna fight somebody like a Canelo, you have to make him feel like you can hurt him. Canelo never felt that. Not one time. Except in the 10th round. He did hit him. I don't know if y'all saw it. I saw it. Caleb Plant caught him with a body shot And Canelo actually said,
Yeah, I
"Ooh,"
saw that.
and
I
dipped
saw that.
over.
Yeah, I saw that. He made a facial
Yeah.
expression.
Yeah. And I said, he hurt him to the body. He need to attack the body. And he didn't throw another body shot. And I'm like, bro, you gotta see that. I know I'm on the outside looking in, but you being in the ring, you have to see stuff like that. That comes with boxing IQ. If that have been, I'm gonna say it like this: if that have been somebody like Errol, if that have been Jamal Charlo, hell, if that would have been, if
Andrade.
that, yeah, I was just for to say Andrade,
Yeah.
David Benavidez, somebody like that.
Better be.
They was going to attack viciously, straight body shots.
Mm-hmm.
And he
I,
would have had him running like Sergey Devenchenko had Triple G running. He would have had him running, and now you don't really have to worry about that because you know what to do to get to finish out this fight. He not. I don't believe Canelo is the type of person that's gonna go down unless you rupture something. He's gonna stay there and fight. But the fact that
Mm-hmm.
you know where to hurt him at, he's gonna run now. And now that he's running, he's desperate because he's trying to stay away. He's trying to keep you off of it. That could have saved you from getting knocked out the way you did. He didn't notice it. So his ring IQ lost him that fight. It wasn't so much as his skill. His skills was great. But veteranship and ring IQ really lost him that fight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. That's a hot take from my brother. Stay ready. We got Jay Steele's all fella to bless the mic first. And now we're finna go to my brother K underscore KG one half for Supreme Beats Boxing. But Faith in the Crowd says Plant never got Canelo's attention, never got his respect early, and therefore he got stopped late. I absolutely. Y'all get the likes up to 30, man. Let's get the likes up to 30 plus, man. We got over 20 people up in the building. I know all y'all ain't smashed the like button, so smash that like button. KG, man. What was your thoughts on this fight, man? What did you see, man? Did you do you agree with the brothers? Do you see some? Did you see something different? You know what I'm saying? What did the doctor order up for this ass whooping right here, man? You know what I'm saying? What you saw, bro?
it's a mixture of things. First off, Plant exposed Canelo to a certain degree, but it's only for a certain type of fighter. Because what he exposed them to, a lot of fighters are not going to want to do that shit. And then on the flip, there's a lot of fighters that can't mentally hold that, you know what I'm saying, hold that frame. And what I'm speaking to is there's a term in boxing, you know what I'm saying? And if anybody knows boxing, you know what I'm saying, like in boxing, they know the term half a man, full man. Caleb Plant was able to hold that half a man, making himself slim pretty much majority of the fight. That's why Canelo wasn't able to land that left hand, because they knew that was his moneymaker. That's what, you know what I'm saying, his bread and butter is that damn left hand. So if I stay slender and now add that Philly shell to it, Canelo's going to miss. He's going to whiff every damn left hand that he throws. So Caleb Plant did, you know what I'm saying, an amazing job doing that in the beginning. But upon doing that, and I want to say that might have been advice from them, Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather, which is great. But I think that was advice for a young Canelo when he was still wet behind the ears, because that Canelo would have damn blew his damn load trying to hit you like he did with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was able to maintain that half a man stance and hold up the Philly shell, deflecting everything. That's what Caleb Plant was able to do, but Canelo wasn't applying that type of pressure the whole fight. He wasn't applying that type of pressure, and Caleb Plant wasn't providing enough offense. Because if you're going to sit in that half a man, you're looking to sit back to counter pretty much the whole fight. But Canelo wasn't providing that type of pressure for him to counter on him the whole fight like that. So that means Caleb Plant has to square up. And like I told y'all, it's either Caleb Plant's going to slow down or Canelo's going to slow him down. And then I don't think it was damn Caleb Plant's gas tank per se primarily. I think it was Canelo slowing him down because Caleb Plant had to square up with him to get off other punches. Those damn pity pat punches, if I can touch you, I can hit you. That's what damn Caleb Plant was trying to feel for, but he had to square up to do that shit. He had to square up with damn Canelo to do that. And upon doing that, you're pity patting, not gaining respect. It got to the point Canelo dropped his hands and said, "No, what? I don't even need to have my hands up for real, because my head movement is well enough, and your punching power is not damn. You're not putting enough on anything because you're scared to commit really to 4 punches." You know what I'm saying? That punch you talking about, stay ready. I don't think it hurt Canelo. I think Canelo acknowledged it, saying, "Oh, that was a real punch. Finally, a real punch."
You're right. That could have been it too, but at the
He was like,
same time,
"Finally,
hey,
a
but
real punch."
at the same time, KG, you being a boxer, even if he noticed that was a real punch, if you saw that, you gonna attack, right?
But it's too late at that point because now you got to square up. You're so deep into this fight. You're past the point of trying to gain respect. I have to hurt this man. I have to drop this man. And Caleb Plant was past that point of even committing anything to that nature. You know what I'm saying? So he did everything he could do based on the game plan going in, but it was not enough damn significant offense. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like the jab was there, but you gotta, I gotta get flat-footed and square, but getting flat-footed and squaring up puts you at risk of getting hit with that damn risky left hand that damn Canelo has. And that's what happened. He started slowing him down, catching him with the body shots. You know what I'm saying? So with them body shots damn checking in like that, Caleb Plant, the footwork is going to actually slow down. I didn't like the fact that he was playing the rope so early. I was like, why is he, because I think the game plan was to bait Canelo. But like I said, this was for a younger Canelo, the one that was damn, you know what I'm saying, full of piss, that didn't really have a full defense behind him to be able to weather what came back at him. So Caleb Plant got off, but a lot of them punches was deflected. A lot of those, I'm like, almost every one of those punches, like he'll get 3 or 4 punches off and maybe land half of one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you gotta make this man feel like he's in a fight. And I felt like he never made Canelo feel like he was in a fight. So upon walking him down, it was inevitable, man. And it started with the left hand. And from there, you know what I'm saying, nobody's really seen Caleb Plant hurt. And he got up, man, and his natural instinct was to try to get up and get back to it, but his body was going forward, so he tried to jog it out. He tried to jog it. I was like, yeah, he's damn on la la land right now. I was like, and if they get back to it, as soon as Canelo ran back in front of him. Oh, and another damn thing. Canelo started off in the beginning of the fight cutting off the ring, but as the fight progressed, he stopped cutting off the ring and just started following him because he didn't have to cut the ring off, you know what I'm saying, anymore. It was no respect. That man was walking behind him. You didn't, like I said, in the beginning, you seen him cutting off the angle, pinning him in the corner. It got to the point the man just walked the man straight into the corner. Canelo them is different. You got to beat him the fuck up or pop him early. Make him feel that he's in a fight. And if you don't do that, man, that man is not going to fucking respect you because his defense is good enough to fucking stand in front of any fighter that you put him in front of. And I'm not even fucking damn trying to toot nobody's horn or any damn thing. His upper body daggone defense is daggone superior enough to damn stand in front of any fucking body we put him in front of. And that, you know what I'm saying? And he has the confidence to do that shit. So whether the fight damn ended early or went late, Canelo was going to walk fucking Caleb Plant down. And I had him stopping him, you know what I'm saying, late in the fight anyway.
Yes, sir. My brother Faith in the Crowd say Plant had all the glitz and glamour early, but in a big fight, that don't work if you don't got the attention or the respect of the opponent early. Yeah, and I mean, like KG said, man, you know, I think Caleb Plant was past the point of no return. It was either sink or swim, and you know he sank to the bottom of the ocean and got ate by the sharks. That's just what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a good game plan and it worked for the first half, but one thing I can say, you got to make adjustments as you go, man. Like I say, game plan and execution. You got to go round by round, make adjustment and execute round by round from how the fight is dictating what type of pace you're going. what things are your opponents doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to go and make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? You can't do the same thing for 12 rounds and just think you're gonna win, especially with a guy like Canelo. You know what I'm saying? That's fighting you, and he going for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? Wookie Wook says, excellent breakdown, family. Yeah, man, that's the doctor right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta call a doctor in and get a prescription. You know what I'm saying? And it's always the goddamn me, the true serum that works for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So we got all our takes on that joint, man. Now it's time to go visit the Crow Snack House. You know what I'm saying? Miss Crow's waiting on us. She got a nice batch of Crow Snacks. She been, she had a big order of Crow Snacks because a lot of people was riding with the underdog, man. So we got to go pay her a visit real quick, man, and we'll be right back, man. Let's get it.
I'm so tired of being fat, but I keep on eating snacks.
Yes, sir. So, shouts out to the Crow lady. You know what I'm saying? We had to go pay her a visit, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, 503, you right, because I forgot to answer that question
Yeah.
with regards to how PBC was dick riding Canelo heavy.
Yeah.
You gotta understand it is a wooing session. They courting right now. This is the courting process, and they trying to get Canelo back. I mean, they understand the numbers, the potential numbers that Canelo generates. So they trying to, bring him back for a second, a third time. You know what I mean? To get continue to get those numbers up. But yeah, it was ridiculous. Obvious the way the PBC was wooing and catering for Canelo, even to the point where it was like they fucked up old boy's walk-in. They did Conway the Machine dirty, had him sounding like, it was like three echoes and shit, you know what I mean? But when Canelo came out with his little ensemble, man, that audio was crystal clear. You know what I mean? They had everything working and looking perfect for Canelo's entrance, for his walking and everything. But when it came to Caleb Plant, that shit was looking regular as fuck. And he's supposed to be the PBC fighter. Yeah, you right on spot with that. And then and of course with those commentators, whether it was Abner Mares, Moro Ronaldo and his motherfucking continuous metaphors and bullshit, and Ed Bernstein and whatnot, it was all riding Canelo's dick, you know what I mean? Straight up and down. But that's the way of the business.
Yes, sir. LVZ, man, check your email, bro. I sent it to your email, so check it. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna jump on the panel with the brothers and cook, you more than welcome, family. You know we rocks with you heavy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a thing. Oh, there you go. LVZ, man, what's going on with it? OG.
Man, hold the motherfucking dice. Y'all don't throw another roll. I'm sitting here listening to my little brothers. Okay, yes, y'all picked the wrong guy to win. This is a soda moment. Soda fuck what y'all picked the wrong guy to win. Look, Canelo Alvarez, yes, you won. Congratulations, you're undisputed. But all of this king shit, I'm sorry, you can't beat 5 white guys and then just be great. Like, look, this man has beat 5 white boys. I know niggas that did that at the same time. I know niggas that knocked out 5 white cops right at the same time. This guy goes around beating up English muffins. He ate 3 English muffins. Caleb Smith, Caleb whoever, Caleb this, Caleb that. Then he comes over here and the white version, American version of a Caleb, Caleb. Yeah, he trained with black guys, but at the end of the day, he just beat up another white boy. All I know is Canelo defense is great. The way he avoided the punches from Charlo and Andrade, the real black guys that actually pose him a challenge, you see how them dudes can never land a glove on Canelo. Oh, it's because he won't get in the ring with him. Man, that shit was some monkey shit last night. Y'all don't need to eat no crow. At the very most, y'all eat a little bit of pigeon. But outside of that, man, fuck anybody that say anything to my brothers about them picking a white. This is why the LBDC is pro-black, motherfucker. Fuck y'all. Y'all can eat ass. I just had to say that, y'all my brothers, and I love y'all.
Hey, LV, before you go, I picked Canelo because I ain't picking no white boy.
Okay.
No, it wasn't because I ain't picking no white boy. I picked Canelo because I knew he was steroided up, and we know he was steroided up.
We knew he was. Yeah, man. Well, come on. First, this my brother Mac. Mac, come on, man. You know damn well Canelo is above steroids. All right, stop it. Stop it with the steroids. Y'all need to stop it. It's human growth hormone. Steroids was the name. It's human growth hormone. You can't really you can get it out your system. You can get a big ass head. Cause look at Canelo head. He look like Barry Bonds now, don't he? I bet you Canelo can hit this. I bet you can hit the shit out some home run.
Yeah,
it's about the size. It's about the size of a Pacquiao.
And if you look,
hey, LVZ, you sound a little muffy, bro. You got some headphones in or something?
Yeah, because I had headphones. Because I got headphones.
Okay, yeah. Some of the brothers having a hard time understanding what you're saying.
If you look at that fight, right?
There you go.
I mean, if you look at Canelo, where he doing the interview, you see all the telltale signs of him doing some type of substance, bumps on his lips. It was a scar on his right shoulder that I looked at. I said, oh, that's an ejection point, I think. I said, man, this motherfucker juiced up. He gonna beat this white boy ass tonight. I said he gonna knock the white boy out in 11. And all the brothers gonna be like, man, we gotta eat crow. No, y'all don't. Y'all ain't had no choice. You tell the truth. None of y'all wanted to see Canelo versus Plant for real. If y'all could have you could have saw Canelo versus Boo Boo or Canelo versus either one of the Charlos, which one would you have picked?
The Charlo.
Oh, we would have. We from Houston, so we gonna say Charlos. Maybe KG would have said Andrade because he like boxing. I don't know what Jay Steels would have said because he on the planet by himself. So, but I mean, you definitely right. And I want to get into something real quick. While we got you on here, I'm gonna pass it back to you. Now Black Fight Fan said this last night on his show. He thinks possibly Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford could beat Canelo. Who do you think could possibly beat this guy or give him more problems than what Caleb Plant did? You know what I'm saying? What you got on that, LVZ?
All right, well, let me go down the list, my brother. I'm gonna go Jamel Charlo, Boo Boo Andre, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, and Jamel Charlo. I think all five of them, all of those guys I named can beat him.
Based off what?
Based off the fact that he doesn't want to fight those types of styles. He doesn't want to fight a Terrence Crawford who's going to be elusive, evasive, and offensive at the same time, who can fight off of his back foot and won't allow Canelo to just walk him down and set up and throw shots. He'll make him pay on Earl Spence. He'll make him pay on those lapse moments. On the inside, Canelo will take more body shots than he ever took. And from last night, you saw he didn't take all of those body shots well. So that was another thing. When I look at the Charlos, I look at he won't be able to walk either one of them down they'll be able to impose their physicality on him, and he's going to have problems with him. And with Boo Boo, why I put him number 2, what everybody thought Plant was going to be able to do was what Boo Boo Andre can do. Box and frustrate him a la Floyd Mayweather and put enough pain on him to make him stay honest. I think that's the thing. I think he knows it. He's not getting in the ring with guys who are even close to that skill set. And when you saw that last night with somebody with close to that skill set, he went 11 rounds.
You got to also think about David Benavidez.
He's not going to fight him. I'm talking about
with you.
who he realistically get in the ring with. He won't get in the ring with him, Mac. I'm sorry. David Benavidez poses too many problems. He too big. He too strong. And he's not going to stand right in front of him. He's not going to run. But David uses angles. I've watched this fight. David ain't just no big lumbering Mexican that's going to stand there. He going to. So, and he's not going to go up that high to fight him. Let's be honest, Mac. If he would, he could. He's not going to fuck with Dave. So that's why I didn't even name Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, OG. Salute to the my brother Volts UK. I see you in the building, man. Yeah, man. So listen, we gonna get into some stylistic matchups. What we want to see next from Canelo, and who do we think possibly can beat Canelo or give him, a good run for his money. I mean, Caleb Plant, he almost crossed the finish line, but he got X'd out, man. Stay ready. I'm gonna pass it to you, bro.
What's up with it?
Who do you think could possibly beat Canelo and give him a run for his money at this point in time?
Shit, Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez, Arthur Beterbiev. Hell, Demetrius Andrade. I think there might be Demetrius Andrade giving problems, but I also think Demetrius Andrade is hittable because I've seen him even in the Cotton Knuckle fight that he got dropped in and his legs didn't look right to me. And I told y'all that then until now, I still say his legs ain't all the way right to me, but I think he can beat him. I think Demetrius Andrade is skillful enough to stay away from Canelo for 12 rounds and can beat him and can just outbox him. I think David Benavidez and Arthur Beterbiev will knock Canelo the fuck out. I think Jamal Charlo can knock him out. But I haven't seen that from all in a while, so I don't know if he will. I know Jamal will hurt him. I know he'll hurt him. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all might trip when I say this name. Y'all might trip when I say this name. I think Sergey Derevchenko will give him some major problems. I ain't saying he's gonna all out beat him. But I think he'll be shocked fighting somebody like him because that dude is dangerous.
And and Sergey will put some punches together. He won't do the Kovalev, just lean on one shot. Yeah, I can see that. And I see what Wook's saying. No, we're not saying go up to 168. What we saying is Canelo ballooned up to 168 to get away from fighting at a weight that's probably more natural for his height.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So he can go easily and fight at 160 or 156 catch weight against Earl or Bud. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I think it'll be hard for him to. I think he loses the Bud and Earl on the strength that Canelo's been the smaller guy in all his fights except Floyd and Shane. He was the bigger. He's been the bigger. I mean, the smaller guy in all of those fights. Him going against somebody like Earl and Crawford, where he's going to have to fight big, I think he lose that just on the strength of that because that's going to be a problem. That's a hell of an adjustment you got to make.
Yeah,
I think the brother Wookie Wook is a Canelo stain. Keep saying talk about how big Canelo is. Canelo's not that big. Canelo's a 5'8", 5'9" guy. He's really not that big. Floyd Mayweather was taller than him. He just took steroids and got bigger. The naturally bigger man is Boo Boo Andre. If you knew anything about that,
Yeah. He definitely, widen his frame a little bit, and people get a little confused with that. Like I say, I think he sizes up better with those natural welterweights anyway. Truth be told, I think Canelo, honestly, with his frame, like with his dimensions, he should be fighting at 154, 147. What he
He's,
right?
he started
He,
out at 147. He's not gonna
Yeah,
go back.
yeah, you know
yeah,
what I'm
he
saying?
never go back there. He get exposed out there. That's why he went up to 54.
Mhm.
I agree with you. I think with his dimensions and his size, 154, he should max out at 160.
Yep. Yep, and this is another thing that we got to take into consideration, and I want to get the guys
But
RFL and KG opinion
let
on
me
it.
let me question my man again. This is why height matters, not weight. Because if you got a 67-inch reach and I start having 72 and 73 and I know how to use it, it matters.
Right. Absolutely. And Terrence Crawford can fight long, and Earl Spence can fight long, and they both have multiple styles. We've seen Earl Spence box, we've seen Earl Spence bang, we see Bud box, we see Bud go and dog you. You know what I'm saying? So these guys can cause problems for Canelo. But like I say, you know what I'm saying? It's all about what you prefer. Jay Steele's odd fella, man. I want to ask you, bro. What styles or what guys do you think possibly could give Canelo his second L, or what gives Canelo a run for his money? You know what I'm saying, in the eyes of the odd fella. What you got on there, man?
Um, I don't believe these like these welterweights, Errol Spencer, Terrence Crawford have what it takes to beat
Mm,
Canelo as such. You know what I
okay.
mean? It, if the if, in the potentiality of Canelo being going all the way down to 154 or something, there'd be a high chance, but Canelo's at 168, 160 at you know what I mean, at the most. You know what I mean? And at at the middleweight weight class, I don't see Bud or Errol Spence beating Canelo once again beating Canelo. Jamal Charlo has a good chance because he's able to uh land punches within exchanges and whatnot. I think he has ability to land being in the pocket within exchanges, but I don't know, at the end of the day, I think he would be competitive, very competitive with Canelo, but I don't think he beats Canelo either. Um, the guys that I think beat Canelo, it's a short few. You know what I mean? And they're at 168. I believe David Benavidez has a great chance of beating Canelo. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And we've seen evidence of this by the way kind of Canelo obtained that WBC championship, that WBC belt. He didn't really go after it, you know what I mean, until David Benavidez fucked himself over on the scales. You know what I mean? Then it was more of a opportunist Canelo swooping in to fight Caleb Smith to capture that title. But hopefully he defends his undisputed crown. You see, they gave him a crown last night. Hopefully, he defends that crown against who I believe is the heir apparent in the division, David Benavidez. Yeah, he has defensive flaws, but he has special effects. He has the type of special effects that I think will get it done against a guy like Canelo. Uh, he does have definitely has some size advantages to go along with that. But here's another opponent that's way out of left field, way on my own planet. You know what I mean? That ain't nobody is brought up, but I'm gonna bring him up. And yes, he's damn near a novice in this shit, but I think he has all the attributes and the skill set to upset and defeat Canelo Alvarez, because we got to remember that niggas don't want to talk about resume. Niggas don't want to talk about resume, so we'll talk about skill set and attributes. And I think David Morrell Jr. can whoop Canelo's ass. That's my take.
Okay, okay. I definitely didn't see that one coming. Yeah.
I talk about resume, which is why I got Bud and them at 154, and them if they can go to 154, they could beat them. I'm sorry, I believe in resume. I don't know who Canelo beat since 2015 that I respect.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, man, I want to come to KG, man, and the brother been kind of quiet, so I want to get his thoughts on it. KG, man, what styles or what guys you think could possibly give Canelo his second L, man? Or do you think no one beats? What's your take on that, bro?
It all depends on what weight he's staying at, and we all know he's not going anywhere near 54. It's not possible. You know what I'm saying? He's over 30. He played the weight game already. He was already damn the catch weight man at one point in time. So 54 is even, that's out of the question. And only way he's going to 60 is if it made sense to him. But I doubt he's even going to 60. He's going to play at 68 and 75. You know what I'm saying? And if we talking 75, the only person at 75, man, is my guy, David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? He out of everybody that everybody has named, his defense is
No, Benavidez at 68, bro.
Huh?
Benavidez at 68.
I know. I say everybody that y'all name, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody that y'all name, he's the only one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And out of all those guys that y'all name, his defense is, you know what I'm saying, on a lower tier than everybody else's. But the X factor is him and Canelo both start slow. But when they do get going, I think he's gonna put Canelo into firefights before he really wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Because of the damn, you know what I'm saying, with his damn him imposing his damn size, his strength, and his fast hands. You know what I'm saying? That alone, whether he's landing on Canelo or not, Canelo's gonna really have to utilize that upper body movement. So he's gonna give Canelo the most fits out of, you know what I'm saying, anybody that we named, because I think everybody, even Charlo, I think Charlo he'll be able to gain respect. But as that fight goes on, I see Canelo breaking him down. And him slowing down. And I think based on how I saw Charlo look his last fight, yeah, I think he'll fall apart late in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be defensive. It'll be the defensive side, because he'll be one more so his ego would be driving him to square up with Canelo, because I got to get my shit back. And that's where I think that's where the demise will come at. Same thing with a Benavidez. That's a 50-50 fight to me, because I think that's what the demise is, because that kid will be trying to stand so heavy on his shield that he'll be like, nah, it's a pissing contest. And they Mexicans. So they're going to be going for it. And the kid is not going to know when to back down. And I think that could damn be his curse in that fight. But it could also be Canelo's curse, because I think that kid could hurt Canelo. And when I mean hurt him, I mean stand on it after he hurts him. Not looking to close the show, just stand on it. And Canelo will damn get hurt, you know what I'm saying, more and more frequent throughout that fight. And I think it'll be better for Charlo to fight Canelo after the Benavidez fight, because that'll give him game film to watch. You know what I'm saying? So 78, I mean 75, I don't really look up there too much. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying, Beterbiev, you know what I'm saying, I can see him giving him some fits, but I see him getting hurt. I can see him getting hurt to the fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And if Canelo can do that, then I think he washes through him. And if he can do that, Canelo will stay at 75 and look to fucking damn be undisputed there. Do it 2 times. Because y'all know he damn saying he's looking to fight 4 or 5 more times again next year to do it again. Right. So if he's going to 75, that's what he's probably looking to go do.
Right. Okay, let me read some of these comments, man, and I'm gonna give y'all my take on it real quick, man. My brother Wookie Wook says I want to see somebody use that free game plan on Canelo, lean on him, put your weight on him, and wear his ass out. I think that's the game plan. Canelo gets stopped. Charlo gets stopped. Voice UK say they will have to guarantee Canelo $100 million to fight at 154. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. Showtime commentary was shocking. Yeah, it was a bunch of dick riding. That's all it was. Wookie Wook says, I don't think Benavidez beats Canelo, honestly. Better be if I could see beating him, though. Better be and Benavidez is the only ones. Bud Chin ain't holding up against Canelo. Earl will give him a great fight, but I question the scorecards once again. Okay. Nobody is beating no down Canelo. Charlo don't move his head. Faithon and Cross says that's why Andrade will beat Canelo. He's the natural offensive man. Plus, he can take and observe his punches way more. Okay. For me,
Charlo don't move his head. What the fuck is you watching?
I don't know.
I swear y'all don't know. Man, stay off the fentanyl. That shit killing people out here. Huh?
Well, it sounds like a lot of people on it. Cause I'm hearing a bunch of ass niggas in the comment section talk about something. Can't nobody beat Canelo. Nigga, he been beat. It's a blueprint to beat him. Just follow it. Y'all niggas act like he is unbeatable. He ain't beat nobody but a bunch of white boys. And y'all impressed by that shit. But I'm not. He fought a bunch of white boys and beat them. Oh, his body shot. Against who? He fought some tomato cans, beating. Y'all just said it. He sneak thief the belt with Benavidez and making sure he don't fight no Mexicans and no black people. When is he gonna fight somebody that I respect? Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all putting them in there and then turning Charlo, Earl Spence, Bud, Boo Boo. You turning all these niggas into Caleb Smith? What are you smoking?
Thank you, bro. I swear, thank you. That's all I be saying. I'm glad you said it. There's no better way to say it. None.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I think this is what the guys are saying. I think they're caught in the hype.
They smoking crack.
They caught up in the crack moment, bro. It's all a moment. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will phase out of this shit and see the light. Listen, homie, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I said this in my video. Canelo came up to 168 with a game plan. When he got out of this contract with Golden Boy and he was able to freelance like how he doing now, you see him going, working with Eddie Hearn, he working with Showtime, Steven Espinoza, and all those guys, right? He had a game plan. The game plan was to go to 168 and take over. And my brother LVZ hit it on the head, bro. He beat 3 white boys to be undisputed. And he did it within a year's time. And those are the facts of the matter. I'm not taking nothing away from what Nello.
Where he go?
Who, LVZ? Yeah, he probably had a phone call. He'll be back.
Okay.
I'm not taking nothing away from what Canelo did, because we preach this to all these guys in boxing and to our favorite fighters. We want to see activity. We want to see undisputed. We want to see unification. Canelo gave us that. I'm not taking nothing away from the man, but don't act like this wasn't a selective and strategic plan put in place by Eddie Reynoso, Eddie Hearn, and his team. They strategically did this. You know what I'm saying? He went away from Charlo and Andrade when these dudes was in their prime at 160 and they were champions. He didn't want to unify and be undisputed at 160. He moved up to 168. He had to beat Caleb Smith, he beat Billy Joe, and he beat Caleb Plant. No Benavidez. And to Benavidez's credit, you know what I'm saying? You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. You should have been more disciplined. I understand you had a baby. You was off weight. You know what I'm saying? You probably started camp late. Your body was off. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, homie, that could have been you last night instead of Caleb Plant. If you would have kept your belt. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making excuses for niggas who got millions and thousands of dollars and they signed up to be boxers.
You know what I'm saying? That could have been you last night. Now it's a possibility that Charlo is finna skip you and possibly get the Canelo fight, depending on what Canelo wants to do. Now, we don't know who Canelo's gonna fight yet, but I can tell you this right now: it ain't gonna be David Benavidez. Not next, possibly 2-3 fights from now, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think who gives him his toughest fights, in my opinion, are Demetrius Andrade, number one, because of the boxing skill, the footwork, the head movement. I think Charlo gives him a run for his money. A lot of people they don't respect Charlo's boxing skill, but Charlo can actually box for real, for real. He just chooses not to box. That's just what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? I think he has the power to get Canelo's respect. I think he has the jab to get Canelo's respect. The only problem is, will Charlo be able to withstand the onslaught and the punishment that Canelo is going to bring upon him? I don't know. I don't know if Demetrius Andrade will. I think Earl Spence will give Canelo problems. I do.
At what weight though? That's the question.
At 160.
I don't think Canelo's going there.
Trust me. Yeah. Trust me. If PBC and Al Heyman can possibly throw him $60 to $50 million, that fight could happen. That fight, they want Canelo on PBC. This is why Steven Espinoza had a dick sucking contest on Showtime last night. All the signs are there, bro. They gave this man $50 million. They all fella hit it on the head. Everything on Canelo was on point, from his walkout to the commentary, to the way they treated him after the fight. You seen Sam Watson in the back of him. They want Canelo there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Do you know how many times they tried to sign Canelo to the PBC, bro? It's like their third or fourth time trying to sign him. They want Canelo fighting on PBC. They will give. I mean, they just gave him $50 million. You don't think for Earl Spence, one of the highest selling guys around Canelo's weight, you don't think they'll give him $50 million or $60 million to fight? Come on, bro. They gonna cough that up. You know what I'm saying? I think Al will go into his stash for that.
But the thing about it, bro, Earl will have to immediately come to 60 because, like you said, Canelo strategically planned this, and if you look at it, you see his body, that shit is fucking en route to go up. It ain't en route to go down. So Earl would have to immediately come up to 60 for that fight. Because I don't think, because once he's going up, he's getting older. You got to think about that too. He's not going to damn jump back down like that. It won't make sense to him. His body, he still cares about that.
Listen. I'm not disputing what you're saying. I feel you, homie. And like I say, Canelo got hella options.
Mm-hmm.
He like Tank Davis. He got hella options. He can do whatever he want to do at this point. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, they've been alluding to the Earl Spence fight. They've been alluding to the Charlo fight. They've been trying to get him on PBC. So we seen a demo tape, a ski taste of what possibly is yet to come. Now,
and glad you brought up Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna sit here and participate on shitting on niggas in the chat that are giving Canelo his flowers for being undisputed.
I'm not
when we give Tank his flowers for getting the Reggie belt.
Yeah, no. I'm not shitting on Canelo. I'm just pointing out the obvious. But like I say, the title is I put the title in the motherfucking video. You know what I'm saying? He's the undisputed king now. That's what he is, bro. Mm-hmm. Even if he moved up to a weight class where it was 3 opponents that you know what I'm saying was the least resistance to his undisputed path. I'm not shitting on him. He did what he did. I wish all these other guys could make it look as easy as Canelo, because that's what he did. He made the shit look easy, bro. He did the shit in a year's time. Who else is doing that? Nobody. Bro, he literally just fought Caleb Smith last year in December. We've been here this whole time. All of us. Me, you, our fella, KG, stay ready the whole game. We've been right here. He fought Caleb Smith. He fought Yurdum, which didn't mean shit. He fought Billy Joe, and he fought Caleb Plant. He gave us 4 fights within a year's time, and 3 of those fights was for unification. And the last fight he just did last night was for undisputed. I can't take nothing away from the man. I wish all these guys could do that. I wish Tank could do it. I wish Devin could do it. I wish Earl Spence could do it. I wish Bud could do it. I wish Tyson Fury and Usyk could do it. But are they doing it? No. So I don't want people to take this as we shitting on Canelo. I'm gonna just keep it real, bro. People are not going to respect Canelo and fuck with him until he fights Charlo, Andrade, and Benavidez. That's just what it is. I don't give a fuck if he go to 175 and be undisputed at 175. Niggas is gonna continue to say he ducking Charlo, he ducking Andrade, and he ducking Benavidez. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? My brother Big Dose in the building says I can't give him his flowers from the way he became undisputed. Several of them fights I didn't want to even watch, and I didn't expect Billy Ho and Plant. But Drink More Water says Bud did it already, and he gets crucified for his resume. Canelo runs at 160, run at 168 is no more impressive. See what I'm saying? Wookie Wook say y'all setting up Earl. Yeah. Wookie Wook says y'all setting up Earl to be the next Kell Brook. Y'all throw that man in there with Canelo at 160. Y'all out y'all mind. Wook, bro. You funny, bro. Oh man.
He borderline ain't lying though.
That's what I'm laughing because I halfway agree with him, bro.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I agree, but here's the thing. This is the difference. Earl is moving up to 154 soon. He even said it's gonna be after he move up. He's not finna go fight Canelo right now. Moving up 2 weight classes is stupid, but Earl's smarter than that. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Y'all gotta give some of these fighters. Y'all gotta give these fighters some common sense and logic, man. They know better. They not. Kell Brook was the dummy. I'm gonna tell you another dummy. Roy Jones was the dummy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
My favorite fighter was the dummy.
I think Roy should have took more time off before taking that fight when he came back. No,
Roy should have went to Roy should have went to cruiserweight and not light heavyweight. When he dropped back down, his ass dropped back down to light heavyweight. And
he dropped back down too fast.
Yes, way too fast.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, what Wookie is saying, I understand. But we're not saying for Earl Spence to jump immediately in there with Canelo in his next fight, dude. We're not saying that. Earl Spence got business at 147. You know what I'm saying? But we are possibly trying to match guys up to see who's gonna give Canelo his toughest fight. Because that's the status that Canelo is at. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Floyd. Hold on. Yeah. It's like Floyd. When Floyd was on his hawk and Floyd wasn't nobody beating Floyd, you know what was the conversation? Who could beat Floyd?
Exactly.
We were sitting there thinking, bro, we were even the barbershops and everybody was trying to come with somebody who could beat Floyd. But they even had Floyd talking about Floyd need to go fight Zab Judah again because Zab Judah gave him a good fight. Like they didn't. That's the conversation.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Like bro say, it's who like motherfuckers in the back in the gap. They wanted to see who could beat Ali. You know what I'm saying? Who could beat George Foreman? You know what I'm saying? Same shit. Who could beat Sugar Ray Robinson? You know? But all those guys was fighting each other back in the gap. So it wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, up for debate because you seen Ali and Frazier. You seen Foreman and Ali. You seen all these dudes mixing it up. You seen Sugar Ray Leonard fight Duran and Tommy Hitman Hearns and Hagler and all these dudes. It's the same shit with Canelo, bro. We want to see who's going to be the other king that could possibly take the throne and the castle from him. That's all it is. I'm not saying Earl Spence gonna do that shit next. I'm not saying Benavidez is gonna do it next. I don't know what Charlo gonna do next. We don't even know what Canelo gonna do next. But you gotta put it out there because at the end of the day, these fights gotta happen. and they want Canelo on the PBC. We've talked about this numerous of times. Al Heyman has offered him millions of fucking dollars. I'm talking about they already offered him $100 million because they was gonna give him 50 for Caleb Plant, okay? And stay ready. Remember this. I know you remember this. They was gonna give him 50. The 50 million they gave him last night. They was gonna give him that, but they wanted him in the contract. Charlo, he had to fight Charlo next. You remember that? Stay ready.
Yeah, I remember that. I reported on it.
Exactly. Same shit, bro. So that's $100 million right there just for Charlo and Plant. They want Canelo at the motherfucking PBC. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna get the highest money. He gonna get to fight on pay-per-view, and he gonna get to fight the best. He gonna get to fight the best guys on the PBC. Eddie Hearn really can't. I hate to say it, but Eddie Hearn really can't provide nothing for Canelo no more unless he take him to the UK. He fight Eubanks or Andrade or somebody like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the guys left are at PBC. Or if he go fuck with Top Rank and Better Beef, or maybe Eddie Hearn could possibly set up the Bivol fight, possibly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the kid got options, man. The kid got options. So with all that being said, we talked about the styles. We talked about who possibly could beat him. I'm gonna pass it to my brother KG, man. Who do KG want to see Canelo in the ring with next, and why?
David motherfucking Benavidez. I've said it.
Why?
Because you know what I'm saying? Because look, my boy damn Demetrius Andre, I want to see him in there, but I haven't liked how he's been looking in his last fights. And
you going with the boxer. You going with the banger over the boxer. Why are you saying that?
Because I don't like how this motherfucker has been producing his last fights, and then the level of competition he's been damn facing, he shouldn't be looking the way he's looking, and it looked like he's more so wanting to do fucking photo shoots than fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? So I when he gets in and shows me something, then I can damn lean into that direction. But as of late, you know what I'm saying, my guy that I've watched, you know what I'm saying, coming into boxing before he had the dreads and every damn thing, he's not that same guy. David Benavidez is hungry. He had his lapses, you know what I'm saying, on the scale and, you know what I'm saying, recreational drugs and shit. But the kid damn has shown damn going forward, I'm still fucking hungry. This shit, I went through my shit. I took my punishment. I ain't complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hungry though. The kid is fucking hungry as shit. The kid will fight anybody. It's like he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? When they talk to him, most motherfuckers shy away from names. The kid don't shy away from anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he would get in there and it'll be a damn good fight. Cause like I said, with his size alone, this would be technically the biggest fight of damn Canelo's fought at, you know what I'm saying, at the weight that he's then currently at. Because of his stature. The kid is wide. The kid is tall. The kid carries himself big. Canelo, however he got to the size that he's at, he's the smaller guy in the fights, but he still carries himself big. Now, how do you do that against a guy that's actually big? And he's going to fight fucking big. And he's going to fight fast. And he's going to be in your damn chest. He flawed, you know what I'm saying? He's flawed with the defense, but I think he makes up with that because of his offense, because he's going to have damn Canelo's hands at home. And if Canelo's hands is at home, he's going to be stuck on defense, and the crowd is going to cheer for the missed shots that Benavidez is going to have early. But if y'all have watched any of David Benavidez's fights, the man don't slow down as the fight goes deeper. He still has that speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and he's heavy in both hands. So it ain't a one-punch knockout. It's a damn break you down. So as well as Canelo is going to be trying to break him down, he's going to be doing the same damn thing to Canelo. So it's going to be a fucking damn a rat race to see who falls out first.
Okay. My brother Jeb Jamboree, Anchorage 45 has just entered the building. What's going down with the champ, man? Let the people know what you got coming today, man. Do we have some night court You know what I'm saying? Have the judge signed off on night court, man. Let the people know what's going on with you, bro.
Yeah, we get that Luis Ortiz joint out the way no matter what happens. You know what I mean? It been held off too long. Man, salute to everybody on the panel, man. And yeah, man, what we building on.
Oh man, you already know what we talking about, man. We talking about this whole Canelo situation, man. I'm glad you came in better late than never, man. But since you coming in a little tardy to the party, we're gonna rewind it for you, man. Give me your thoughts on the fight, man. What you seen in the fight? How did you feel about the fight? Did you like the commentary? Do you feel like they was pro Canelo? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on what transpired in the main
I
event?
mean, even if they was pro Canelo, by him knocking him out, all of that shit get debunked anyway. Now, if he would have went to decision, and I don't know why Steele's picked decision, he should have went with me this time because I was sure that he was going to get stopped. I was too sure, you know what I mean, that he was going to get stopped. You ain't see my idea to not switch. Now, the round, one show I said 9th, the other show I said 10th. I was still wrong anyway. It was the 11th round. You know what I'm saying? The fight actually went exactly how I played it in my head. Like resistance in the beginning, the middle rounds, Canelo start breaking them down. Yo, Canelo, and I told y'all, yo, he was going, yo, he threw everywhere. He threw at his shoulders. Yo, I felt bad for Caleb Plant, yo. I knew that Caleb Plant was going to get stopped. Y'all want me to be honest? When motherfuckers start acting too nice, when motherfuckers, you know, get in the clinch or something and they start touching gloves, I always look to see who's the boxer who's trying to touch gloves first, and Caleb Plant did. You know what I mean? Canelo was still trying to hook off on this motherfucker. Like, nah, I ain't forget what you said, nigga. Keep that same energy. And I knew it was a great knockout because when you knock a motherfucker out and stop them and then they start repenting for their sins, I knew that he really hurt Caleb Plant. And that told me everything I needed to know what would have happened in the Benavidez fight. Might have been even more brutal. I just knew he didn't have the stamina.
Wait. Who Benavidez who?
No. I'm saying that would have told me everything if Benavidez and Plant would have. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That told me everything that I needed to see. Yeah.
But I told you.
You know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't gonna go to no damn decision. I ain't gonna lie. A nigga talking that spicy to you, you wouldn't let it go to decision too. No matter if you was receiving it or you talking it. You know what I mean? I was just kind of surprised that Caleb Plant gave him so much credit at the end. And he apologized and stuff because of how he was, you know, during this whole buildup. But that usually happens in a boxing match. Usually you may not respect a person, whether you win or lose, until after, you know what I mean, y'all put something on each other. So I still thought that Caleb Plant did great in the beginning. Just seemed like the power started like I go front. That's from where Canelo was hitting him, man. He was hitting him fucking everywhere when it came to the body shots. Because I felt like Caleb Plant, he couldn't get no type of pop on his punches. Not that he got too much, but at least in the Skotiki fight in the beginning, in the middle rounds, there was some type of pop. I felt like, Canelo's presence, it's true what they say about Canelo, his presence, that shit could take the energy out of you. That shit could take the energy out of you, man. And that's what it looked like to me, watching that whole damn fight. It seemed like Caleb Plant was more comfortable in the beginning than in the end. And both of them faded. But like I said, I knew what's-her-name will fade a little bit more than Canelo would. And like I said, it showed. We got him out of there in the 11th. It was a nice left hook. He did not give up on that left hook. Even though the way Caleb Plant made it difficult for him, because it was like he had the shoulder roll stance, the Philly shell or shoulder roll, whatever you want to call it. And it was,
he was in that half a man.
Yeah, and it was like difficult because the way Canelo was trying to angle the hook, he was really trying to turn over with that bitch. But because of the way he was sitting up, he couldn't land it. is he had to depend on, let me keep throwing it, and sure enough, he'll tire, and I'll land the shot better. It was one of them things like a coach would tell you. And let me shout out Eddie Reynoso too. When people want to question him, I'm not going to front. That's how you talk to your fighter, even if he's winning. That's how you talk to your fucking fighter. Like, you better than him, Get him the fuck out of here. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Okay.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
No. You're not going nowhere. Hold up, because you late. So I gotta get your spill on. I gotta get your dope spill and boxing bill, as you say. You heard? I gotta get your spill on this, because we all cook. So now you in the building and you gotta cook. Who do you want to see Canelo fight next? And what person or what style, in the Jab Jamboree's opinion, give Canelo his second loss, or probably give him a run for his money?
You know what's crazy, yo?
Nah, tell us.
I don't think the boxing style, I don't think it affects him as much anymore, from what I've seen. Because Caleb Plant, he boxed his ass off. I'm not going to, and shout out to him for putting it all on the line. You know what I mean? Let me just say that. Even though I didn't pick him to win, and I knew he would get stopped and all of that, let me give credit where credit is due. He put it all on the line, no exemptions, none of that. So let me give him credit with that. I don't think it's going to be a boxing style, believe it or not. I think it's going to be a motherfucker that's a power boxer that could deal with what he's dishing and could really punch harder than he do. I think it's going to be kind of like, you see that style that Shakur had against Jamal Hearing?
Yeah.
It's going to have to be somebody that can stay mid-range with him and that can take the shots. I don't think it's going to be a boxer anymore. Even though he didn't cut off the ring the best, I give Canelo one thing, though. His conditioning was well enough to where he could get you tired because he's constantly punching and his presence is there. So it's going to have to be somebody that could power box. That's what my boxing brain is telling me. It's going to have to be somebody that could power box, that could dish, that could take what he's dishing and dish out more than what he's giving. It would have to be somebody with an Andre Ward type of style.
Ooh, man, I think all them shits is sold out, champ.
Look, you ain't lying, because I was thinking like Boo Boo. I was even thinking Demetrius Andre. I was trying to play that fight in my head, and I was just like, still like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know people could fight to levels of their opposition, but it just doesn't seem like there's any nervous energy when the actual fight is going out, Canelo. Even before the fight started and they was announcing, they was doing a little announcement, Caleb Plant looked nervous to me. Canelo didn't. Canelo was getting warm. You know what I mean? You know how we be stretching out our jaws in boxing and stuff like that? You know what I mean? To loosen our jaw up and shit like that, pause. But I'm just saying, like, Caleb wasn't doing none of that. It looked like he was conserving all of the energy that he had. So, you know what I mean? And I know, like I said, little stuff like that, it don't always mean anything. But to me, it meant something, and it made me even more right. It made me not even want to type in and be like, I'm going to go back to the 9th round or no, it's going to go unanimous decision. It didn't even make me want to do that. It made me just want to stay with what I fucking had, because I was just seeing how Canelo was, the whole build-up and everything. I just felt like, and people were saying he was nervous. I was like, he been here a million times, bro. The dude ain't nervous.
Hey, y'all gotta stop with that power shit, because you said loosen jaws. I'm thinking straight boxing. As soon as you said pause, that's when
it's a New York thing.
But that's what I thought about gay shit. That's the only time. If y'all don't say it, I won't think it. But y'all gotta stop. That shit, I don't be wanting to think gay. I'm thinking boxing.
Yeah, it's a New York thing again, man. I can't help it. It's a New York thing.
I know. That's why.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But
we over here talking boxing. You said loosen jaws, and I'm thinking, first thing I'm thinking about is loosen your jaws. getting your shit right, and all of a sudden you said pause, and I'm like, oh, and that's put the image in my head, and I'm like, no, don't do that.
Well,
Okay.
but yeah,
Okay.
but it was a good fight though. It was a good fight. It was a
Yeah,
good fight.
it was a good fight.
It was something that the people needed. I think it was on the level of Wilder Fury as far as excitement goes. Probably not as much action packed as Wilder Fury, but it definitely was exciting. You know what I'm saying? But I got this highlight commented, and this is something that I don't be understanding, bro. So Wookie Wook says, if we talking styles, I think that Boot style beats Canelo. But
Yo, we gotta stop. We gotta stop putting people with their caps in the ring that ain't his size now. Yo.
I mean, because Wookie Wook, you kind of sound like a hypocrite in a way, bro. Because you said you don't want Earl to fight him, you don't want Bud to fight him, but you say the Boot style of
Yeah. That ain't
I don't
understand
that, bro.
He got a point. He got a point though, Wookie Wook. I like Wookie Wook.
I like you, my man's. You my man's, Wookie.
He got a point.
I don't want you to feel like I'm calling you out of everybody, but this kind of, I'm strolling through the comments as the brothers is talking, and I highlight this one, and I'm like, okay, you say Boots, but Boots ain't fought nobody. If you just saying his style, okay, but Terrence Crawford got that style.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna make it real simple, and this is gonna be real easy for you. Whoop. Go back and watch every one of Boots' fights. Name me one fighter he fought that had defense. Don't worry, I'll wait. Canelo got defense. I can name plenty of Earl fighters that had defense. I can name plenty of Bud fighters that had defense. But you can't name me one fighter that Boots fought that had defense. Even on comparable to the level of Canelo. So if we're not talking size and we're talking skill, you don't know what his skill would look like against Canelo because he hasn't fought anybody that has any kind of upper body movement like Canelo or with any kind of high guard defense. Sergey Lipinets didn't have it. Thomas Delorme damn sure don't have it. The Dominican kid he fought and knocked out didn't have it. We can go down the line. We can literally go straight down the line. Nobody Boots has fought has had defense. So when we're speaking of skills, it's gotta be comparable. It's nothing to compare when he hasn't fought anybody with defense, so you can see what his style looks like against a defensive fighter. Simple.
Yeah, and I have to agree with 503 and Mac with that. He definitely ain't fighting nobody. It's so real. They got this channel where they just posting all the Boots fights that we all used to have to scramble to watch. They got them all posted on this page. He's just uploading like the early fights, a lot of the early fights we watched. And you can see that they ain't nobody with defense. I remember one time Boots was laughing at a dude that he was fighting as he was tagging.
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, I listen. To me, Boots, when I see Boots, man, I see a motherfucking new Ferrari 488. That's what Boots is. Everybody like the Lamborghini or the Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Outside the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a head turner. Boots right now is a head turner. He's turning a lot of heads, and I'm not mad at that. But
when that motherfucking Bugatti pull out, and they race
we got to see that thing up against something else, man. We got to see it up against something else. That's all I'm saying, man.
Don't forget about the Wraith. That box is special.
But hold on, but you got the Lamborghini and Ferrari, but then you got Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, a Bugatti and a McLaren right there at the top, looking at you like, nigga, come on, step in this racetrack.
Fellas, y'all are looking at the damn person. Wookie is looking at the style.
Right? No, I understand.
And I see that style giving any fucking other style problems.
You right. You right, KG. But let me ask you something, KG. You know just as well as I do, being a boxing mind, a former boxer, and a boxing coach, that you got a style. You need to see that style up against different styles so you can better compare it against something. If you haven't, like, Boots has not fought nobody with any defense.
That is correct.
Nah, I feel what Mac is saying.
I know, but let me finish the point. This I love Boots style. I think Boots is cold, and I believe he's gonna give anybody problems. But until I see him against defense, so I know how good is he gonna be against a counterpuncher. Because I haven't seen him against a counterpuncher either. I don't know what he's going to be like against a pressure high guard fighter. I don't know what he's going to be like with somebody with some good upper body movement defense. I don't know what he'll look like against a slick fighter that's just as slick as him, who can move and hit him with angles. Because if he's going to have somebody that's going to stand in front of him and punch back, that's going to make every style look great. Every style look great.
Look, I understand what you're saying. But on the only damn thing that's stopping that is if your damn people are not putting you in there with the kid.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get to see that until they're painted into a corner. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's damn eager to jump into the ring with this guy. Either somebody is admitting to not wanting to get in there with him, or people are giving him his flowers, or people are not acknowledging him at all. You know what I'm saying? So
but KG, I feel what you're saying, bro, but we've seen this before.
Yeah, and of course. But at the same time, it's always that motherfucker standout that's in a class that is an anomaly. And we wonder how, when, and why. And then when they you know what I'm saying, showcase their greatness, we try to fucking put a cap on it because, oh, you haven't done anything past this point. Or we haven't seen you do this yet. The motherfucker wants to do it. That's the thing about it.
Yeah, he does.
It's not like he's shying away from anything. So put him in there and put him to the test.
Right.
Motherfuckers that say he's not ready, put him in there.
Right, but again,
and look, in this case, it's not even like it'll be somebody being thrown to the wolves because the motherfucker is built like that.
Right.
Throw me out there.
And listen, it ain't like I say, it ain't no knock on Boots. It ain't no Boots hate. You know what I'm saying? We've been fucking with Boots since the early fight days. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I tell niggas this all the time. I got Boots on my intro. You know what I'm saying? I specifically told Stay Ready to put him in my intro. I've been a fan of this kid going on 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Before motherfuckers even knew who Boots was, I was a fan of this kid. You know what I'm saying? And Stay Ready, I already know this. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no knock on the kid, but he is not a champion yet. He has not fought any of the guys in his weight division or his era. And I understand what the brothers are saying about throwing him in there, but he has to get to that certain point in time in his career where he's battle tested and he's proven.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. You know somebody he can fight. If y'all want to see him against somebody, he can fight against. I already mentioned Josito Lopez. We can see him against a Castillo Clayton. Shout out to our fella for putting this on Castillo Clayton. He can put us against Castillo. Yeah, that's a great fight. You can put up against
I would love to see him against Stallones.
I was just gonna say that's next.
I wish Stallones wasn't caught up. You heard me, KG.
You can see him against Abel Ramos.
Hey, dig this. Y'all hear my aggression, but at the same time, I'm patient for the kid's career. But I'm just like, when people them are saying, "Oh, he's not ready for this. It's not time for this." Shut the fuck up, man. This kid, this is the one motherfucker that stands out to me. He's the one motherfucker that stands out to me that is ready.
But KG, I understand what you're saying, big bro, and I'm not trying to cut you off or break your wisdom. But at the end of the day, big bro, when people tell you that, it's somewhat true. And look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen with Boots because he is this good. Even when Boots gets a title, whoever he beats or whoever he got to go through to get what he need to get to go to where he going, he's still gonna be ducked. You want to know why? Because he's that fucking good. So he's gonna have to continue to prove himself over and over and over. This is only the beginning for Boots getting.
And I think he's willing to do that. I think he's willing to do that.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to. It's just the damn. I'm hearing the damn. I'm like, damn. If they weren't talking like that with the, you know what I'm saying, with that style being inside the Lomachenko's body, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they won't talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, and slow down, kid. Be humble. Wait your turn. No, man. Go get that shit, man. Because the kid, like I said, he's the only. Like I said, he's my standout.
Right.
With the young kids, and I'm like, the way he stands out, I'm like, I don't think it fucking weathers him if he loses. The kid is that fucking hungry that he's gonna be like, know what? You beat me, but nigga, you gonna have to see me again 90 days from now. You're gonna have to see me again. He's that type. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevens the same way. Y'all saw this kid cry after the Olympics. So if he ever lost in the professionals, I guarantee he'll be there in that man's chest right after that fight. Nigga, you signed the contract right now. I got this shit in my pocket. You're gonna have to see me now. That's right. How, you know what I'm saying? And I like that because that mental is not in everybody, especially this day and age and generation. Everybody got the style, the size, the speed, but when they get hit, they lose frame. Shakur Stevenson and Boots Ennis and the young age guys, these motherfuckers, they stand out because they like, man, I don't want to lose, but at the same time, I'm telling you why, and I'm gonna show you how I'm not gonna lose in life. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. We'll throw Shakur out there, throw Boots out there.
Hold on.
So hold on.
Go ahead, stay ready. Go ahead.
We'll definitely throw Shakur out there.
You know why I throw Shakur out there?
Because we kind of going off topic a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say this one time.
And I appreciate the debate, but we got to get back on topic. And I got to let
I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro. This is we always have these open sessions. You know what I'm saying? Where we go back and forth, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get my brother Arthur take on the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, stay ready.
No, I was just gonna say the reason I give Shakur that is because Shakur went through the Olympics. The Olympics is a different level of competition. He already went through that top level of competition going through the Olympics. So when he comes to the pros, he's already put in that contendership level. That's why he got a title shot in only 13 fights.
It's a different style of fighting, though. I'll stay ready.
I know, but you know that every time.
Yeah, it's a different style of fighting, and that's a different accolade. Everybody don't have to take that route. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why he was able to do that, and that's why we throwing Shakur in there because he already proved he could do it in the high level as the Olympics go. So when you do that, that's a difference. Coming in just as from off the amateurs and just going in the boxing, you got to work your way up. I know maybe we shouldn't do that, but that's a difference.
That's true.
That's the difference.
Right, and I would say this. Also, when you brought in Lomachenko is a 2-time gold medalist, and Lomachenko had a lot of hype and mystique about him and his aura coming out of the Olympics, and this is another thing that we also got to take into consideration and factor in. Even though brothers don't like doing this, bro, it's about the politics, it's about the machine, it's about the power, and guys who you sit at the table with, bro.
I'm already knowing that.
You know what I'm saying? Boots, and this is the truth. If and this is just my personal opinion. I feel like if Boots was with Top Rank, if he was with PBC or he was with Eddie Hearn and DAZN, Boots would be 10 times or maybe 20 times bigger than what he is already with Cameron Duncan. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All these guys, like Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson's, Earl Spence's, Teofimo Lopez's, all these guys, they might not be as talented or maybe even as skillful as Boots is, but they have a machine behind them. They have a promoter and managers and advisors behind them that's getting them in them certain positions, quote unquote. In 16 fights, Teofimo got a title. In 14 or 13 fights, Shakur got a title. You know what I'm saying? So some people are gonna take the stairs to the top, like in Boots Ennis case. Some people gonna take the elevator, like Shakur Stevenson. But it's valid. It's valid because he was in the Olympics. He fought, you know what I'm saying, for gold, but got a silver. Lomachenko fought for gold twice and won twice. So, you know what I'm saying? All that shit you got to take into consideration. Now, like I say, I'm not rushing Boots to do anything because the kid will be a champion eventually. Whoever he fight. And again, like I say, when he become champion, he's gonna get ducked again. So, like, people are gonna have to invest in him. They're gonna have to pay these guys shitloads of money, millions of dollars thousands of dollars to get in the ring with him. That's just what they're gonna have to do. We see it right now with Devin Haney, and I don't even think Devin Haney is as talented and skillful as Boots is. You know what I'm saying? He's skillful, but I don't think he's a Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? And Devin Haney's getting ducked. You know what I'm saying? He's just not fighting the mandatory, and he didn't have the belt for damn near 2 years. See what I'm saying? His own mandatories ducked him. So if that shit happened to Devin Haney, if that shit happened to Earl Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying? We seen the shit with Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? The same thing will happen to Boots Ennis. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But Arthur, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to come back to you, bro. I know you've been hella quiet. The brother's been going back and forth about this whole style matchup shit, bro. But I want to ask you, man, who would you like to see Canelo fight next, man? And why?
David Benavidez, I believe, is the most logical opponent. It's the opponent I want to see next. He's at 168. He has Benavidez belt. Benavidez never lost it in the ring. I think he deserves an opportunity to get that back. With that being said, I agree with KG that and Wookie Wook that Benavidez could have the style to give Canelo some real problems. We see an elite boxer can give Canelo problems for some rounds, but have we seen elite boxer puncher able to bully the bully yet? I think Benavidez has the size, the ability, and the dog and determination to execute that type of style to defeat Canelo Alvarez. I think his size and him able to smother his work, smother Canelo, get him on the ropes, possibly lean on him. He is all of 6'1", 6'2". Try to get a lean on that 5'8", 5'7" frame. We haven't seen Canelo go through that yet. A lot of these bigger guys want to stay on the outside, mid-range, and try to box with Canelo. You know what I mean, and be outboxes on the and end up going on the back foot. What happens when you bully the bully? The bully usually folds and crumbles. You know what I mean? So I think David Benavidez has an attitude to definitely implement that style. I want to see that fight next. Once again, he's highly regarded at the 168 division, undefeated, didn't lose his belt in the ring. Give the man a shot. I think he's the heir to the front throne. I think his bloodline still runs with with a piece of that championship. You know what I mean? So that's my take. David Benavidez.
My man. Salute to my brother Smitty Smith, man. He say salute 503 line in the chat, man. Mad props to Caleb Plant. He did his thing. Fought like Mayweather, in my opinion, but kind of lacked the quickness and the power to keep Canelo honest. Congrats. And listen, man, I want to say this, man. He was using the shoulder roll. He was doing Mayweather type things. But he's nowhere near Mayweather. And we got to put something into consideration as well, bro. When he fought Canelo, bro, that was like 6, 7, probably almost 8 years ago. I think that was in 2013, 2014, something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, bro. This Canelo has grown and evolved. You know what I'm saying? He's not that same young kid, you know what I'm saying, coming to the States trying to make a name for himself. He is at the top of the mountain. He is the king. No matter how much we like it or don't like it, you know what I'm saying? He is that guy. You know what I'm saying? Drink more water, says Shakur and Boots, the clear car class of their generation. Tank too, but he's 26 and will fight no one as long as he's with Mayweather. Yes, sir. Okay, man. Big Dose say me too, all fella. Okay, so Big Dose agree with you. I want to get off this Canelo shit, man, because we could go all day. back and forth about Canelo, and I'm pretty sure all the brothers on their platforms gonna be talking this Canelo shit. Bullshit on the Beltway, the War Report, Wake and Bake, you know what I'm saying? Stay Ready probably gonna do a live stream about it as well. I'm pretty sure Act gonna do some dope spills and boxing bills about it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get off Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more hot boxing topics, man, but we finna get up out of here in a minute. Real quick, man. We gonna run through this, man. I wanna ask the guys, who do y'all want to see Caleb Plant fight next now? We didn't get a chance to talk about it, man, but I'm gonna put it on everybody's mind right now, man. Anthony Dog Durrell, he looked a hella good last night against Hernandez, man. He was able to get an impressive knockout, and he looked a hella good. And credit to Dog Durrell because they was trying to put him into retirement, and he was considering it. But I think last night he got revamped and rededicated once again to the sport, and more dedicated to the sport, shall I say, after coming off a great win. Do y'all think Caleb Plant and Anthony Dog Durrell is the next best fight for the 168-pound division besides possibly Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, or any of these other guys at 168 like Morrell Jr.? I'll start with you, KG. Who do you want to see Caleb Plant fight next? Would you like the Dog Durrell fight?
If y'all remember my assessment on the Beltway, I said if Caleb Plant loses this fight and Anthony Dog Durrell wins this fight, I think that should be, the fight. I want to point out that corkscrew fucking uppercut that Durrell threw.
Yeah.
I shadowbox that damn uppercut every damn day at work. People see me do that shit. I'm like, it was one of my favorite punches. You know what I'm saying? You turn at the wrist and just come up because you never see it because I can break it from the waist up and you never see it. You ain't got to put no legs behind it, no nothing. It's a quick snapping uppercut. Yeah, man. But yeah, I think that'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Especially, to get Plant's confidence back because he'll beat Durrell. You know what I'm saying? And that'll get him back, get his confidence back going, and we'll see where the lay of the land is from there for him.
Okay. Big Dose say, but it won't happen. Canelo will act like he's just been through the most hellacious gauntlet and fight a bum next. Well, listen, like I say, I don't give a fuck what Canelo do next, man. You know what I'm saying? If he fight Charlo, cool. If he fight Benavidez, cool. If he fight Better Breed, cool. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna put pressure on Canelo to do anything, bro. They want to suck his dick. That's what I'm saying, and that's wherever he go. That's if he go back to the zone. That's if he come to Showtime. There will be no pressure put on Canelo. Now, mind you, and we brought up the whole boot situation with the style shit, right? Now, mind you, they asked Canelo who do he want to fight next, and Jim Gray did not put no pressure on Canelo. They didn't say give me a name and all this shit. But when you had Boots in that last week, and he said he want to fight whoever, Jim Gray said, give me a name. Who? Y'all gotta see. I interview guys and I study and I pay attention to the questions, the delivery, and the timing of shit. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to how they did that. I'm just giving y'all a gem. They didn't put no pressure on Canelo. He said, he not worried about all that right now. And people are like Mexico and all that bullshit. But when you had Boots in that last week, give me a name. Who? Listen. Stay ready, man. Who do you want to see Caleb Plant in out next week, man? Do you think the Dog Durrell would be a good fight for Caleb Plant and a comeback fight for him?
I don't think that'll be the first. I don't think that'll be a first fight I want to see. And it's nothing against Anthony the Dog Durrell or anything like that. This motherfucker just got knocked out. Like, honest to God, he just got knocked out. I don't want to see somebody get knocked out and then come right back and fight another hard fighter. I'd rather see him fight somebody like what's the John Ryder?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some like Jesse Hart. Some light. I wouldn't put him in there with Anthony Durrell. Hell, I'd rather he fought Caleb Truax already. So
Yeah.
go fight. What's the one that David Benavidez knocked out?
Ronald Ellis.
No, the one at the fight we was at.
Jalen Love.
Jalen Love. Go fight Jalen Love. Go fight somebody that's gonna build his confidence level back up. You want to get him back to that position again. So you don't put him in there with another dog. Because if he get beat up again, then you got a done fighter. You build his confidence level back up. You put him in there with people you know he gonna beat, just so he can get himself back. Take some time off, get yourself back. Now once you get yourself back, then you throw him in there with somebody like a Callum Smith, Anthony Durrell, David Lemieux, John Ryder. I mean not John Ryder, but Daniel Jacobs. You know, somebody Gabe Rosado. Zach Parker, you throw him in there with some of them guys right there. After you build him back up, but you need to build him back up first.
Okay. Dickie Two Guns say because Boots ain't on cinnamon level difference. No, man. The difference is they dick sucking Canelo. That's the difference.
Thank you.
They don't want to put pressure on him. That's the difference. It ain't about the levels of nothing. No, bro. No. Pay attention to how these interviewers run up on these black dudes versus how they do Canelo, bro. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with levels. It's about politics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know. Act Reacher, man. I'm gonna come to you, man. He say Caleb versus Benavidez. Okay. I'm nah, man. I'm that oh man, y'all dudes is crazy, bro. Act Reacher, man. Who do you want to see Caleb playing fight next, man? Coming off a knockout, loss to Canelo Alvarez, bro. Who is a good fight for Caleb Plant to come back against? Me myself, I would like to see Dog Durrell. You know what I'm saying? What you got on that though, Jab Jamboree? You on mute, family? Act, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. I think Benavidez. They both don't got titles. But I do feel what Mac was saying. If we going off of him just taking a stoppage loss and all of that, you don't really want to throw somebody back in there with a dog when it comes to a fighter, because the fight is mind and mental and physical. It all got to be cohesive. You got to be together. So that might not necessarily that's what I would want to see. But like somebody like a Ronald Ellis, maybe like a Anthony. I think KG is spot on with that. Maybe an Anthony Dog Durrell, somebody that's still like a high contender, but somebody that you know that you could really beat if you really on your grizzly. Is Eubanks even at 168? Because Wookie Wook, I agree with you.
Yeah. Eubanks is a good one. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. They saying Eubanks might get the Canelo fight too, because Eddie Hearn want to take him to the UK, and he said that he would want to put him in there with Eubanks. That's what he said over the weekend.
For Canelo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I think that's a good fight. If he go to the UK, that's
so
a good
you
fight.
Thought. Yeah, see, the same way you said Rolly and Tank was a good little fight. I feel like that's a good little fight.
Yeah, well, they going to the good little UK.
That shit'll deflate any and every damn thing Roy Jones is built into fucking Chris Eubanks instantly.
Y'all must have forgot.
That shit'll deflate all of that, man. Man, don't do that to damn Chris Eubanks, man. He's trying to build on something right now, man.
Yeah, well,
it's gonna deflate everything Roy Jones. What did Roy Jones put into him exactly?
He looks better, man. He's a more patient fighter.
Well, that's just if you go to the
RJJ. You know what I'm saying? But don't do that to him, man. It ain't that time. I don't want to see that, man. Then, because then look, that'll get Stay Ready all the rain to talk all that shit he's been talking. You know what I'm saying? About fucking Roy Jones as a trainer.
I'm
So
not gonna stop talking that shit. It's
yeah,
gonna.
so yeah.
Hey, well,
Oh,
I want to see it now. I want to see Eubanks versus Canelo.
the
I
only
want
way
to see.
the only
But
way I stop
I don't
talking
give a
that
damn.
shit is if Eubanks beat somebody.
Who did Caleb Plant beat? Caleb Truax? Who did he beat? He just had the belt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Caleb Plant fan. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, you know, it is what
I
it is.
think that's what happened right there.
Yeah.
That's what happened because of who he fought. Then preparing for Canelo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then preparing for the end game.
Oh, yep. All right, fella, man. Take us home on this one, man. Who do you want to see Caleb Plant fight next, man? You know what I'm saying? And how do you feel about them saying, you know, that they don't want to see Caleb Eubanks and Canelo next? Now, I don't know if you've seen that interview, but Eddie Hearn did say if he want to get Canelo in the UK and Eubanks is possible opponent.
That's strange to me because Eubanks ain't affiliated with Matchroom. Eubanks is affiliated with Boxer Wasserman on Sky Sports. So I don't know why he's trying to. Maybe I guess he's speaking on behalf of the Canelo side, but
Yeah.
they would have to work something out with that other European promotion that Chris Eubanks under. But
Yeah.
if that fight was to be made, I think it's a good fight. It's an interesting fight, most definitely. Whether you like Chris Eubank or not, he comes to fight. Um, he doesn't lay down, and he makes for an action-packed fight. You know what I mean? So you definitely know it's gonna be gonna be some fireworks between the two. Now, Caleb Plant's next opponent. Um, I'm not. I'm in the line of thinking that uh, uh, I'm not too impressed with the Dar Darrell. You know what I mean? I
Mm.
I didn't believe that he should have been on the be as high as the co-main in the first place. Yeah, he
Mm.
scored a spectacular knockout against a journeyman that came up in weight. You know what I mean? Came up in weight that really should have been at fighting that middleweight at 160, but took the opportunity to get a decent payday on a pay-per-view platform and whatnot. So let's not make this into a huge victory for Andre, no, is it Anthony or Andre Durrell? I always get the two mixed up.
Nah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
the little brother. He got the same name as me. So that's Anthony. Andre was the one, talking crazy after he won
Okay.
with the mask on.
Well, the dog. I mean, so yeah, I don't really think too highly of the dog. He's in the last the later stages of his career and whatnot. So we got to remember some of his last opponents. He went life and death with Anvi Yildirim. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't forget that he went life and death with Anvi Yildirim. David Benavidez. To me, it was competitive, but Benavidez just kind of fought down to his competition in that case. You know what I mean? It still got secured the victory with ease. I don't think the Dardarell is a huge step up opponent for Caleb Plant in his comeback fight. You know what I mean? Even though he suffered a brutal knockout, I think he's definitely at the level, has the name. You know what I mean? And it seems like it was set up why he was on the undercard. You got to utilize that somehow. You know what I mean? I think that's a logical opponent for Caleb Plant to come back to when he returns. You know what I mean? Adar Darrell, I think, is a very winnable fight and a very good name to put on his resume to further pad his resume on the comeback.
Mm. Okay. I feel you, man. Well, listen, man. On that note, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we reached our 2-hour threshold. You know what I'm saying? We gave y'all the good, the bad, the ugly, the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hey, you can take it how you want to take it. I don't really give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed
I'm
the
an asshole by nature, nigga. This is who I am.
There you go, right there. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, like I say, we're gonna continue this conversation. We're gonna see what transpires in the in the next quarter or the first quarter of 2022. We're gonna see what Canelo gonna do, who he gonna pick, who's gonna be that lucky guy, whether he going to the UK, he fighting Charlo, he fighting Benavidez, he fighting Better Beef, David Morrell Jr. We just don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna wait and see what happens, man. We don't know if he's going back on his own, if he's going with the PBC. We shall see, man. My brother L Dub in the building. He say Eubanks versus Lee and Williams is supposed to be done for December. Okay, that sound like a good one. That sound like a good one, man. My brother Drink More Water says he didn't look good before the KO. He was getting touched up too much versus a relative bum. Well, I mean, he's a journeyman. I ain't gonna say he a bum. Drink More Water. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, man. My brother say what's the buzz looking like in New England for Andrade on the 19th, man. Hey, we're gonna get into that, man. I'm definitely gonna be going live and making videos about that whole fight next week, man. Like I said, we got boxing next week back to back on no, I take that back. We got boxing next week. I don't think it's back to back. I think the only fight that I could think of next week is Munguia versus Gabe Rosado. So we're gonna be chopping it up about Jaime Munguia, and we're gonna be getting into that next week. And Demetrius Andrade is on the 19th. That's the day before Crawford Porter. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of good fights coming next week. And I think next week we have Benavidez fighting next week. So we're gonna see how Benavidez look next week as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna get some last words from the brothers once again, man. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to all my brothers, man. The War Report, Jay Steele's the All Filler Man, the Wake and Bake Show. He do every Saturday morning before the fights. Y'all can catch him on his channel. We got K_KG, as we like to call him. One half of Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. He bullshitting on the Beltway tomorrow, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. My brother, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for him. We got some more ringside views and dope ass interviews. My brother Jab Jamboree, man. Act Reacher, he got the night court popping off. He got the dope spills and boxing bills. Y'all be on the lookout for all the brothers, man. But I'm gonna let my brother Act Reach give his closing words first, man. Act Reacher, man. I hate that you came late to the party, bro, but I'm glad you pulled up nonetheless, man. Give me your last minute. Let the people know once again what you got coming.
My fault, champ. I had to do my run. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Woke up a little bit late because of the festivities last night and all that. But
Yeah.
salute to all the usual suspects on the panel. Stay ready, KG, Steels, 503. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the full Berserker clan. Check us out on Boxing Night Court tonight. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, man. It's your boy Act Reach. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay ready, Boxing TV, man. Real quick, man. Let the people know once again what you got coming, and
Mike,
what can we be expecting from you, man?
Mike Angeletti tomorrow at 8. Devontae Williams Tuesday at 7. Quinn Randall's Wednesday at 7. Y'all make sure y'all be there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all be sure to check that out. Check that out, man. KG, man, let the people know, man, as we getting bullshit on the Beltway tomorrow. We know my brother Cadillac Red couldn't be here with us today, so you holding it down for the team, man.
Yeah.
Give me your last, my brother.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Red, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things out here. Yeah, we bullshitting on the Beltway tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out here there going turning and burning. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be pretty much cooking on a lot of the shit that we damn talked about today, revisiting, and any damn thing that Red want to touch on, you know what I'm saying? Because I know since he hasn't been here with us, you know what I'm saying, the last damn 3 days. So we got action, business as usual coming Monday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me on IG at K_. You know what I'm saying? Find me on bullshit on the Beltway or fucking parlaying with anybody else from the usual suspect. It's your boy K_. Gotta still call me KG. If y'all motherfuckers are ever confused by any way, shape, or form, it's both on.
My man. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up too, KG. We gotta chop it up on some new ideas and shit. My brother L Dub say Terry Harper versus Alicia Bumgardner. Oh, yeah, stay ready. Your girl fight next week, man. Alicia Bumgardner.
Oh, I know. I know. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I got the
I'm watching
notifications
that.
turned on everything she do. I'm sorry. That's bae.
Yeah, I can't wait to see her fight, man. Hey man, salute to the zone, man. They giving these girls hella opportunities, man. Salute to Michaela Meyer for becoming unified champion at 130. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, women's boxing is cracking, bro. My
Hey, I
girl
went back
Paisley,
and watched that fight. That was a fight. God damn.
it was, man. It was, man. My girl Paisley finna fight on the undercard of Teofimo Lopez. Alicia Baumgartner fighting on the zone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they got a lot of shit popping in that women's boxing, man. Y'all check it out, man. Y'all be sure to sub to my brother Big Dose 513, man. That's the Ohio player. Y'all subscribe to my brother Craig L. Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Y'all go check out L Dub Boxing too, man. The knowledge, the science. You know what I'm talking about? I always breaking that good news for us, man. Oh yeah, and I think next week too, if I'm not mistaken, Tim Zoo fighting a new way. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good little fight on Wednesday throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, fella man, go and close us out, bro.
Indeed. Early morning to the midday. I mean, this was definitely a dope hunt. Once again, salute to 503 and the Houston hard hitters. Salute to the chat. And I mean, that definitely kept it popping. Salute to the usual suspects. It definitely is a usual suspect ting. And I mean, once again, it was a dope hunt. But I'm not totally satisfied with this hunt, 503. And you know why? Because we touched on a lot of topics. And I mean, we broke down the Canelo plant festivities, undisputed thoroughly. What happened and where they're gonna go next. But we didn't thoroughly break down the whole occasion and some of the back room behind the scene type of shit that was going on.
Okay.
And that might have been symbolically done. You know what I mean? Because salute to the Houston hard hitters, but this does relate to some Houston business. You know what I mean? Because okay. So hopefully, you know what I mean, on Monday when we bullshitting on the Beltway, you know what I mean, I'll be able to officially give my flowers to Jared Hurd for showing some masculinity. So showing some masculinity amongst the African American diaspora. You know what I mean? Because yes, he had some lime green tighties on, but neon green, fluorescent yellow green tighties on, but hey, he had a bad little dime piece on his arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he showed out. He showed out with a double impacted. He gripped Big Bro's Balenciaga shirt and braced himself for the slap from Lil Bro. But we'll get into that on Monday. You know what I mean? Check me out Sunday. Check me out later this afternoon. Boxing Night Court. You know what I mean? Luis Ortiz is definitely on deck. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that Boxing Night Court with the Jab Jamboree right here on YouTube. Once again, salute 503, keeping this platform strictly dopeness. So make sure y'all follow him on Smoke City Mobcast on IG because he got that content. Who got that content? 503 got that content. But y'all know what it is. It's your favorite yet, your most hated all fellas. Salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Well, check this out. Since all fella, you know what I'm saying, definitely brought it to my attention because honestly, I forgot all about it, man. Because we was building on some dope shit. KG was going back and forth. LVZ jumped in. Stay Ready jumped in. Act jumped in. You know, I mean, hey, man, I'm not a robot, man. I try to remember as much as I can, man. And I honestly I forgot, man. But I tell you what,
I can pull up the videos and clip them to my brand. You know what I'm saying? And we could definitely do a late night hunt if y'all down, because I know a lot of the times the brothers be in for the night. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely talk about this. And I was gonna build with KG on doing another show tonight if possible. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to do it, and we can get into this whole Charlo situation and pull up the videos and react to them, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. You know, I'm just throwing that out there for the family. If y'all want to.
If I'm free, I'll do it, and we can talk about the fights coming up.
Yeah, that'll be a dope spiel. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say something for Red. I can't see. This is the thing with me, bro. I'm not a ball hog ass nigga. I don't be wanting to. I can steal all of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I be wanting to say something for Red because I do my show on Sunday, and then he backdoor me Monday. I can't take up all the motherfucking hot boxing topics. You know what I'm saying? I gotta save something for the family. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to do it, we can do it. Yeah, it ain't nothing to the young lion. You know what I'm saying? I click that button all the time. It ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just got the Charlo videos. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to put them on the Instagram page right now, and I'll probably make a video about it. But
503 said he ain't Southwest T making the triple meat burgers and shit, leaving damn corners of damn ground beef in the tray in the refrigerator and shit.
Exactly, man. I can't share milk with my brothers, man. Everybody got to get their own bowl. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. But anyways, man, much love to the chat, man. Everybody that came through today, putting comments in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all was sticking in the chat room. Smash the like button, subscribe to all of the brothers, man. And we'll be back next Sunday with another Usual Suspect Sunday boxing recap, man. And it is the Usual Suspect team, man. And we up out of here, y'all. Peace out, man.
It's a Usual Suspect team. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out.
Wow, what up with it? It's your boy Cadillac Red. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time. We bullshitting on the Beltway. And you know you might catch a battle rap recap or a Crescent City convo out your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, but don't talk to me spicy. Make sure you go subscribe to The War Report, The Eye Fella. You know he keep a live listening session, a weed review, or he might slide up on you with a wake and bake hot boxing topic. You already know what it is. And make sure you go subscribe to 503 Lion. You know we stay on the hunt. Early morning, midday, late night. Shit, even on the weekends you gonna catch a fight pray party. Shit, what content? Who got content? 503 got that content. Make sure you subscribe to the homie Jab Jamboree. Act Reacher. Sundays, 5 p.m. Night Court will be in session. And he'll pop up on you with a hot boxing topic or a battle rap preview. Trust in Judge Galvatron. He'll never steer you wrong. Make sure you go subscribe to Stay Ready Boxing TV. If he ain't giving you ringside views, he giving you ringside interviews. You already know if you can't find them, Google them. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Make sure you go subscribe to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk with KG. You already know he's going to have sparring sessions in the